Good evening, and my apologies for a slight delay in going on live. That was because of some technical issues that we faced. Otherwise, we are on time at 4 p.m. So the purpose of we all meeting today is, I would always say, it's an underline. We'll talk about that a little later. But as usual, we have here with us our most respected Swamiji, Brahmachari Maheshwara Chaitanya ji, who is Chairman Admissions for all the 4 campuses of Amrita School of Engineering, Chennai, Amritapuri, Bangalore, and Ettimade. He also holds the responsibility of Deputy Controller Examinations at our Amritapuri campus, Kollam in Kerala State. In addition to this, he is also in charge as one of the directors for ICPC, that is the most sought after programming contest, international colleges for programming contest, and he happens to be in charge of that for almost more than a decade. And in fact, he is the person who has been instrumental in bringing many of those students from Amrita as well as from outside Amrita in this particular contest. So we have Swamiji, who is a graduate in commerce, but has done his post-graduation master's in computer application and has over 15 years of teaching experience. So we welcome you, Swamiji, before we commence this special event today, right? And as usual, we go on to light the lamp of knowledge, seeking the blessings of our Amma, who is the Chancellor of Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, and whatever we are today is because of the guidance and blessings of Mata Amritananda Devi, who is spiritually a known world leader. And over to you, Swamiji, for seeking the blessings of Amma and showering it across to all of us. Thank you so much, Swamiji, for showering the blessings of Amma to all of us. And I pray to the Almighty that let's get back to the normalcy in terms of keeping health for all across the globe. Now, you may all be wondering as to why are we gathered here virtually. To mention about 3 or 4 days back, or maybe in the last week, we had invited the regional officer of Central Board of Secondary Education, Mr. Srinivasan, who is from the Chennai region, to felicitate awardees of Central Board of Secondary Education teachers about 2019-2020. And as a university, we have been doing this for the last few years, and we continued to do the same for this year also. But in the recent times, we had, in fact, been in touch with a personality, would say evergreen personality, who is always coming forward to help the teacherhood, continuously making them to learn new aspects. And I had the opportunity of talking to ma'am, right? Don't have any surprise on this. She's Jyoti Arora ma'am, right? I'll tell you the reason as to why she's here. Most of us know, 99.9% in the field of education will know what she has achieved in the current year. But then I happened to be in touch with her for one of those Amrita online labs and across the Sahodaya in north and the other self-financing schools across the country, we had over 6,000 odd registrations and close to 3,000 teachers attending that Amrita online lab, and that was possible only because of ma'am's effort. I think the first thing is let us all thank you for this opportunity for Amrita to do a bit of service to the teachers who are into the science stream and maths as well as English, teaching 9 to 12 standards. So that was a fantastic, and in fact, I must mention that the steps and the effort Madam has taken to go to all the teachers across her Sahodayas and across various Sahodayas in our country. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. That's number one part of it. The number two part of it, ma'am, I would certainly like everyone to know a brief about who is this ma'am, Jyoti Arora. To begin with, ma'am, she is a CBSE governing body member 2012 and continues to hold the responsibility. And she is the commissioner of Hindustan Scouts and Guides and also Indraprastha Sahodaya. She represents Indraprastha Sahodaya. I would like to read about herself, and she is a passionate and dynamic personality who profoundly believes that to excel, one must grow beyond what has already been mastered. A good lesson to all of us. Right? You must move beyond whatever one has mastered so far. The tender young minds must be inspired to have the innovative approach. Well said, ma'am. Absolutely. Today you need to have one of those 21st century skill is on creativity and innovation, which I call it as crinovation, though there is no word in English called crinovation. She's a strong advocate of the fact that keeping in synchronization with the demands of the times and in the pursuit of making education worthwhile, the students must be involved in various hands of learning experience. Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. And she strives hard to serve the community in the best possible ways and sensitize everyone for a successful life that is a combination of truthfulness, honesty, and compassion. Wow, well said, ma'am. She believes that the resplendent light of knowledge, the indomitable power of wisdom, glories are pinnacle of success of one source of key strength, which helps him or her to master the skills to produce in the direction of his or her dreams. Empathy is about stepping in someone else's place and recognizing the ability to outshine, to make the world a better place to live. Wow, I think wonderful saying about ma'am. I think that is a wonderful write-up about who is ma'am Jyoti Arora, ma'am. Now, it's not out of place for me to also mention about the position that she has been holding. It goes on and goes on, but it's of course out of place, it's not out of place for me to mention it again and again. To begin with, she is CBSE Principal's National Award, right, under the Central Board of Secondary Education, and CBSE Mentor Award to the principals in the year 2012, State Teachers Award by NCT Delhi in 2008. Then she's also the organization, she's holding Central Board of Secondary Education, National Progressive School Conference Action Committee, Unaided Private Schools Association, and through whom we were able to present our online labs to the teachers. And she's also the Northwest Sahodaya Complex School. She represents that particular Sahodaya. She's into Federation of Public School. She also holds positions in Forum of Public Schools. She's also to be present with the Venkateshwar Vidyapit College of Education, right? And Solan, that's Himachal Pradesh, and the other one is she is Mata Karmya Arya Trust. She is holding responsibility and a position there. So this is what she is. But the purpose of me inviting her today to be present is to mention about her the only teacher, only person who has been awarded the best national Teacher Award for the year 2020 among all the CBSE schools. So I think that is a wonderful achievement, and we felt that this is a great opportunity where Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham could come forward and compliment you for achieving this award. I'm sure that you would have received many applauses, but it's ours, a soft corner in our mind that as a university, we feel proud that when our teachers get recognized. And it's double or triple sort of happiness in us because you are the only teacher who represented from CBSE. I could see you on the television the other day receiving the award virtually from Honorable, most respected President of our country. So nice to have you here, ma'am. And the felicitation would be done by none other than our most respected Swamiji Brahmachari Maheshwar Chaitanya. Over to you, sir. Over to you, and I would like you to make a brief talk about this special achievement. And so happy that she is now connected with Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. And now that we are also connected, she's currently the principal of Mount Abu Public School in Delhi, right? So I think with this, I will hand over and come back a little later. Over to you, Swamiji, for the felicitation function.
It is nice to be with you today. First of all, let me congratulate you for getting this most prestigious award from the President of India. See, if we take the situation, the current situation across the globe, the most affected community, the most affected profession is teaching. In one way or the other, I see that the teachers are finding it difficult to cope up with the current situation. And I'm sure that that is the reason why you all propose to have the Amrita OLabs to help the teachers to do the experiments virtually. And it is people like you, teachers like you, principals like you, who lead the entire community, especially in this the situation where the teachers are totally in the dark and they don't know how to go ahead or how to move forward with the teaching and learning process. So let me formally congratulate you on behalf of Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham for getting this kind of an award. Especially for this is an inspiration for the teachers. At least they should try to put forth the effort. They should look at you as the role model, imbibe the values and principles you have in your life and profession, and let there be more and more teachers like you, principals like you. Maybe in future, I'm sure that you'll get more and more recognitions. Because as I said, everything is now going online, and the teachers are most little bit afraid whether the online courses will take over. And from my own experience, what I have learned from the technology, what I have seen is that technology can never replace a teacher. It is impossible. Whatever online courses you start, whatever online courses you offer, whatever online teaching you adopt, the most important thing is that the emotional connect between the teacher and the student, it cannot be replaced with technology. It is impossible, and that is where the role of people like you comes into picture, and that is how people like you can lead the community, this current community, and be a source of inspiration for the entire teaching community to cope up with the situation. Because I saw that the OLabs demonstration was maybe attended by thousands and thousands of the teachers only from Delhi NCR, and I saw the way in which it was taken forward. The way in which it was conducted for the entire teaching community, and it is just because of the effort put forth by you and the idea and the vision you have, that alone has helped us or helped Amrita to be an instrument in helping the teachers, the entire teaching community. So again, it's a matter of pride. Let me extend warmest welcome. I'm really glad that I'm part of this event, though I was not able to be part of the OLabs event because of other commitments. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate you, your school, and all the people who supported you to getting this highest recognition in the country. Let me not take more time to by extending my speech and things. I don't want to prolong the talk. Krish, you can take over.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for being with us, felicitating ma'am for this. Yeah, I think you're able to hear me now. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for opening remarks on the achievements of ma'am. And ma'am, I would certainly, I mean, I'm sure in your mind that many more teachers and many more principals must fall into the category of the best national teachers in the future years to come. I would like you to mention, I would not say it's effort, of course, the dedication, the loyalty, the efforts which you have shown in the last so many years of your teaching career experience has led you to this recognition of Best National Teacher Award for the year 2020. No doubt about it. But then, I mean, my wish is that organizing such events today virtually, I would like you to mention as to what the other teachers must do in the future to get such wonderful recognitions. It's nothing, like getting an award from the President of India is like, oh my God, it's like you touching the moon. I know. I mean, I feel, seeing all of them receiving that is myself, it's goosebumps on me. Oh my God. So I know the value that one dedicates to this type of awards and rewards by the government of India. And ma'am, thanks again for coming over for this event of felicitating you for this national award. But I would like you to share, is it a secret? It's not a secret. Share the qualities that you have imbibed in you, which has led you to receive this award. Over to you, ma'am. Let's hear from you. And teachers follow suit. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am?
Hello.
Yeah. Now we are able to hear you, ma'am. Yeah. We are able to hear you. Okay. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome.
Okay. So
I think there is a bit of a problem with your maybe it's a net issue, but once the net issue gets cleared, we should be able to hear you better.
hello.
Yeah. Now yes. Yeah, ma'am, we are able to hear you now. We are able to see you and hear you.
Now, sir.
Yeah. We are able to hear you and see you, ma'am. You are very clear now. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm short of words to express my gratefulness and thankfulness for this felicitation and honor. First of all, my sincere thanks and gratitude to Swamiji, Shri Maheshwara Chaitanya Ji, Chairman at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, and Professor Mithil Krish, Chairman CCD Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, for this warm honor and felicitation. Many thanks to you. I'm completely touched and overwhelmed. I appreciate the kind of gesture you keep for the teaching fraternity. Like you said, that every year you honor the teachers with for their achievements. So I really appreciate this wonderful, kind, loving gesture of yours. And I express my thanks and gratitude to everyone associated with this family, Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham family, because it's a matter of uh, having a culture, you know, whatever we want to get out of the society, it's we who have to create that kind of environment. Everything depends upon the environment. So it's very, very important to have a culture, and by honoring, felicitating the teachers for their achievements, I think you are doing a wonderful job. My sincere appreciations. So uh, in this enriching and joyful journey of almost 3 decades in the field of education, I have come across wonderful people who have mentored me, guided me, coached me, and have stood by my walls during every thick and thin situation and every challenging situation. And we learn from everyone associated.
I think there is a problem with your sound. Yeah, I think there's some issue there. Yeah, now again okay. Now again okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. I think there is
Okay.
some net
So,
issue there. It's okay. No issue.
no, there seems to be some problem at my end as well. That's my sincere apologies that I was late in
No.
joining this.
You know, it all happens, man. We are at least happy that we are able to meet and talk. That's okay. Sure.
This
Something somewhere is going wrong. Yeah.
this.
What could be the problem?
Wrong. And then our wish has to be supplemented with all dedication, hard work, passion, urge for doing more and more, and love for the community is something which is truly needed in every educationist, to my understanding. You know, whatever we do.
And I think the net connectivity is low now.
Achieve
There's a net. Yeah, I think there is
more.
Yeah.
Hello.
With the internet, if I'm right. Yeah.
Hello.
There's an issue with the
Not
internet.
Professor Fish.
Yeah, there is an
Not?
issue with the internet, ma'am. I think the power is pretty low, and your voice is getting broken, and the video is also broken now. Yeah, now you are visible. Total connection is now gone. Ma'am? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Now we are able to see you. Oh, there's a problem. There is a problem. There is a problem.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Now we are able to hear you, ma'am.
Now I'm there.
Yeah, you are there, but video is not clear. You're not. There is no. You are there. You are there. We are able to hear you.
Okay, but audio is more important than video.
Yeah, audio is more important.
So,
No, that's good. We are able to hear you.
so I would like to continue that whatever we wish to achieve in our life, our wish has to be very strong, and our wish should be well supplemented with our passion, dedication, hard work, love for the community, urge to achieve, and then being very responsible and acting in a very mature way. Every achievement and award, whatever comes into your life, makes you more responsible, makes you more mature in taking your decisions, makes you more mature in dealing with the situations and challenges. So with this, I do not call this just an achievement because of my good work, whatever I have done in the field of education, this for the learning community, whatever I have contributed, but this is also a recognition of the kind of relationship and the bonding I carry with all my associates, be it friends, parents, family, mentors, everyone, whosoever is associated in my life. So the only key mantra is doing every work with all engagement, passion, and that makes you a successful in achieving.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am, you can continue. We are able to hear you.
Okay, okay. So
Videos also come.
This achievement has made me, like I said before, more responsible not only towards the learning community but the society. So I love doing all good work for the society because ultimately the goal of education is to prepare a child for the life, and and a child who is useful for the society, the child who is all set to face the challenges, forthcoming challenges and situations in life. So educator comes. If we really wish to contribute to the country, it starts from teaching a child, because once the child becomes a responsible member of the school family, the child also becomes a responsible member of the family. And family being a part of the society and society being a part of the nation, ultimately this contribution goes in the growth of the nation. So it's very important that we educators should understand our roles and responsibilities and should act in a very responsible manner. Very responsible, because it's a greater responsibility lies on our shoulders. We feel like as an educator or teachers, we are not given that kind of recognition the way other gets into the society, but that's fine. Our job is to multiply our knowledge, multiply our talents, and take it forward to as many as we want. So should do without caring for any kind of recognition. It should be done with all love for the country, I should say. If I claim that I'm a lover of my country and I really want my world around me should be very happy, it should be very positive, I need to change myself first of all. I need to contribute, because it's me who has to create that environment which makes everyone feel satisfied and happy, and then all together we can create a happy world to live in. So and no doubt, it was a very great moment for me to receive this award. Though ceremony could not happen in physical mode, I was eagerly waiting for receiving this award from the Honorable President of India. But even if it was handed over to us through a virtual mode, but this has made me more to think about my goal. And for teachers, there is one single message that be in love with your profession you are. Then you see automatically all positive results will coming out. Sometimes it happens, we don't enjoy what we do. Once we start enjoying the work we are into, then definitely all positive results we receive. And I'm very, very grateful to all my well-wishers for their wishes, blessings, and compliments, because this has really encouraged me to work harder for the welfare of learning community and education fraternity. Same way, I want every one associated in this teaching profession should carry those love and affections for the children, and that the kind of wishes you receive from the parents, from the other community members, from above all from the supreme power God. That gives you more power to work more, to do more, and ultimately to achieve more. And at the end of the day, everyone looks forward for happiness and satisfaction, and that's possible if we are into our work, and if we are enjoying and we are making others also to enjoy whatever we are contributing to the society.
So thank you so
Professor
much.
Krish, do you want me to speak more?
Yeah, you can. We have enough time. You can, ma'am. No issue. Please carry on, ma'am. Absolutely. We wish to hear from you. We love to hear from you, rather.
So, I always take this as blessings of God that I am into this profession of teaching. Though initially when I started my career, it was I had never even thought of that ultimately I'll land on this profession of teaching. But today, if I look back and look at the 27 years journey of my being with the kids, students, that gives me immense satisfaction and happiness, and my love for the children is something which makes me a better educator, I should say, because I'm felt a number of times whenever I feel overstressed or I don't feel like working more after doing lot of work in my office, I simply go and visit a class with the beautiful smiles around, and looking into the inquisitiveness, looking into the queries, feeling their love, and a good conversation with them makes me feel very, very light, and I come back to my work with double power and double energy. So I consider this as a blessing of God that we are into this profession of teaching, and we are surrounded by innocent souls, those who are uh, full of smiles and full of ideas. That day someone in the media was asking me, who to consider as the source of motivation or encouragement. I said my children, my students, because I have really learned a lot. Whatever I am today, that's because of my students. They have really taught me a lot. They have put forward lots of conditions that every time we are coming out with best of the solutions. So that has me a critical thinker, a problem solver, a decision taker, all be a good leader, a good administrator. So all this goes to my dear students around me. My teachers are a big support to me. It's always a team working together. So my team is very supportive, very kind enough to take all my ideas, and of course family always plays a great role in the growth of anyone. So my family support is also I acknowledge that, and all my best wishes to everyone I'm associated with. And students these days, no doubt, are well informed because they are experiencing a world which is globally completely transformed and digitally very, very active. And with this pandemic, we have already stepped into a new phase of life, and wherein everyone is experiencing everything new, every day new. So, but children are full of information and knowledge, but still, I think they want their teachers as a guide, as a supporter, as a mentor. And here we really need to look into the requirements of our learners, and we need to update ourselves. We need to upgrade ourselves. We cannot be the same what we used to be in years back or 50 years back. We have to work as per the requirements of our learners. Ultimately, they look at us for their solutions. They look at us for number of queries they have into their minds. So if that is possible only and only when we upgrade ourselves, update ourselves. So with this technology teachers have done tremendous job. All my sincere appreciations and compliments to teacher fraternity. Many thanks to teachers for adopting this technology and bringing it to the students and stepping into a very different world, world. And all this happened all sudden. There was no time in between to think and go ahead. It was like learning in the evening and teaching in the next morning. So teachers have really done a wonderful job. Otherwise also teachers are considered, they are recognized for their dedication and the way they help the children to grow in their life. And one more thing I would like to share here, that as an educator, our biggest role is to create number of opportunities, number of platforms for our with a class of 40 students, we deal with minds, kind of minds we are dealing with. So it's my responsibility, it's our responsibility to create a number of opportunities and platforms for 40 different kind of students I have in my observation or custody, because I am meant for everyone. I should be available for every kind of child. And inclusivity is one thing which I celebrate like a festival in my school system. For me, access of quality education to all is a prime concern. And when we create opportunities, platforms, different platforms, because we have to create opportunities, 21st century skills as well. And this new education policy is very high about 21st century skills, and these are very much required, because ultimately um, uh, we have to prepare our children to face the forthcoming world, which is very unknown with this digital intervention. It's very unknown kind of future. No one knows what kind of world we are going to step in, or what kind of jobs the children will have after 10 years. So if we could make our children full of skills with the 21st century skills, I think somehow we will be able to achieve our goals. And 21st centuries can be practiced, cannot be taught in a classroom situation. So we have to create those opportunities, those learning experience for the children, which are full of enjoyment, which are full of learning, and children become skillful. Ultimately, if we really wish to see India at the top of the world, we have to make our children skillful. And once our children are skillful, they become independent, and independent citizens will contribute to the possible growth of the nation. So keeping in mind the 21st century skills, keeping in mind, because our another area of concern is making this journey of 14-15 years very enjoyable for the children. That is possible when we are experiencing new things, when we are making learning happen while experiencing it. It cannot be, we cannot depend upon just the knowledge-based learning. It has to be experienced, it has to be understood. Child should be able to understand the logics behind it, the reasoning behind it. If we really want that the children should be problem solvers, they should be decision takers, we have to create those kinds of situations in front of them, and at the same time we have to make it very enjoyable. I am again and again insisting upon enjoyable journey, because it's 15 years, the prime years of anyone. Those are in our hands, and if we are able to handle their formative years, especially up to 8 years, we are able to handle our children with best of our care and concern. Children will grow up a valuable asset to the country, and so our major attention should be at their formative years, and we should know about the pedagogical changes and changes in approach, in the education sector. Very important to know about it. And NEP has given lots of scope. It seems to be very progressive, futuristic, holistic. And if we all could implement it with our spirit, of course, supplemented with the guidelines of the concerned authorities, I think India is certainly going to lead the world in the education sector. So this is what I wanted to share with all my teachers here as a listeners. And Professor Kirish, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A lovely briefing about all factors which has led you to earn this recognition of the best National Teacher Award for the year 2020. Thank you so much. And I have a pleasant surprise in terms of a video now. And let's have the video for about a minute. It's less than a minute. And, it's on teachers, and I have something to take it from you and give it to you also. So let's have a look at the video now. Now, I'm sure this video would have given you some insight into the sort of competition, sort of a contest that we are running for teachers. And to brief you and cut it short, that this Amrita Academic Excellence Award, we had done it last year, and we also awarded teachers and principals in the year 2019 on the 29th of February. So we had a gala celebration at our Amrita School of Engineering Chennai campus. And this year also we had a similar thought of conducting it for the Tamil Nadu state. And now after seeing you, after getting connected to most of the schools, we felt that let's have this for the entire country. So we are going to run this contest for the entire country for teachers and principals. And you are cordially invited, and please block your date of 9th January 2021, and you would be our guest of honor at our Amrita School of Engineering. The time you say, right, till you get back, we'll take care of you as our own guest. So what I want you to do now is that 9th of January, please block it for Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, and I will send you all the schedules. And I would like this to keep spreading across to all the other schools. So many of our schools in northern part also take part in this particular contest. So my idea of bringing this video and bringing you also to officially inaugurate this for rest of the country other than Tamil Nadu. So I just want you to say, I am Jyoti Arora, right, the National Best Teacher 2020, and I am hereby declaring this officially open for rest of the schools across the country. I just want you to officially inaugurate this for us, ma'am. And be present with your better off, right? We invite him also to join us on the 9th of January. Now, I'm giving you almost 3.5 months in advance. And I'm sure by the time things would certainly ease up, and we will be in a normal life as of January 2021. So over to you, ma'am. I want you to inaugurate this, open it out on behalf of Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham. Please go ahead, ma'am. The Amrita Academic Excellence.
Once again.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Jyoti Arora, Principal at Mount Abu Public School, Rohini, Delhi, and the National Teachers Awardees in 2020 declare the Amrita Academic
Excellence Award.
Award for teachers. I declare this open.
Yeah, thank you so much, and it declared, and we will come back to you.
I officially announce.
Yeah, you're done the job. You're done the job.
Officially announce.
Yeah, not only that, Not only that, you have also now will be there at our Chennai campus on the 9th of January. Officially, we'll invite you. That's a different story. But please block your calendar for the 9th January 2021. You are being part of our guests for this special occasion, and this will be our great honor and privilege to have you hosted at our Ahmedabad School of Engineering, Chennai, ma'am. So please keep this in mind. And I mean, as I said, when I come to Delhi, you'll be the first person whom I'll be coming and meeting you on this regard. So thank you so much, and over to Swamiji to give us conclusionary remarks on this special occasion of felicitating ma'am, Jyoti Arora ma'am, for the Best National Teacher Award 2020. Over to you, Swamiji.
Thank you, ma'am, for the official announcement of the Amrita Academic Excellence Awards. See, we in fact wanted to recognize the teachers just from we usually focus more on in the south, but after we had that OLABS inauguration and reaching out to the Delhi teachers of Delhi and the north, we thought of expanding into the to the other parts of the country as well. And that's the primary reason why we wanted you to be on board to inaugurate the session, to officially announce the session, because you are the right person to inaugurate it and officially launch it. The reason why you are the best of the best in the country, and the award received from the President of India. So let me take this opportunity to thank you for coming and joining us for this session. And let us hope that the normalcy continues to be back, and we are all back to the old fashion of teaching learning process. And let us hope that we will meet soon. And I'm sure that you will have more and more laurels to come, and maybe in the near future. I'm 100% sure that you will be the key instrument to come up with the best policies of or in the new national education policy. And let us try to imbibe more and more culture. As you said, culture is the key, values is the key, support from the parents, teachers, and the students. So thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for joining us. Let me officially thank on behalf of Amrita Vidyapeetham and this team, entire team. Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you once again, ma'am, for being with us, and I'm sure that we will catch up so soon. Yeah.
Oh yes. We wish for the situation to get improved soon, and we meet in physical mode in Chennai. That's my wish to visit.
Yeah, sure. We pray for that.
Yes, prayers for everyone.
Absolutely.
And many thanks to you, Swamiji, for your kind words and for your wishes, your blessings. And thank you very much for having me here, for being a part of this wonderful event. Many thanks for this kind felicitation. I'm overwhelmed with this honor. Many thanks to you.
Thank you so much, and we'll catch up soon, ma'am. Thank you. Good day. Jai Hind.
Sure. Thanks. Jai Hind.